Looking for something spooky to watch? Check out One Dark Night, a cult favorite from 1983 that mixes supernatural horror, teen drama, a little zombie mayhem, and a seriously moody vibe. It stars a young Meg Tilly, yep, before she got big, and has earned a loyal following thanks to its creepy atmosphere and wild, over-the-top ending. So here's the basics. One Dark Night was directed by Tom McLoughlin. It was his first time directing, actually, and stars Meg Tilly, Melissa Newman, Robin Evans, E.G. Daily, and Adam West, the classic Batman himself. It clocks in at under 90 minutes and is all about supernatural scares, not just slasher gore. The story centers on Julie Wells, your typical quiet high schooler who just wants to fit in. If she wants to join this snooty girl group called The Sisters, she has to spend an entire night locked in a LA mausoleum. Of course, things get dicey. On the same night, the body of a creepy psychic named Raymar starts to come back to life, stirring up some serious paranormal chaos. Suddenly, it isn't just a prank, it's survival mode, as coffins start popping open, corpses start floating around, and the rules of the afterlife are out the window. The movie tackles stuff like the pressure to fit in, hazing, and how far people will go to be accepted. Plus, it's got secret psychic experiments, spooky occult vibes, and focuses more on building dread than just splattering blood everywhere. There's this whole thing about psychic vampires and whether it's possible to control death itself. You'll want to stick around for the ending. The last 20 minutes are nuts. The mausoleum goes totally bonkers, with all sorts of supernatural mayhem. Let's just say those mean girls who started the prank totally get what's coming to them. Meg Tilly is fantastic as Julie, playing the role with a lot of heart. Adam West shows up in a more serious role than you might expect. And if E.G. Daily sounds familiar, it's because she became a voice-acting legend later on. Tidbit for horror fans. Tom McLoughlin, who directed this, went on to direct Friday the 13th Part 6, and you can see where he started honing that cool, spooky style. The special effects are old school, think wires and practical tricks rather than CGI, and it totally works. Even though One Dark Night wasn't a big deal when it first came out, it blew up on late-night TV and VHS. These days, people call it a hidden gem, and collectors love the restored Blu-rays. You can even find versions with fun director and cast commentary. A few fun facts: those floating corpses, done with reverse footage and wires. Almost all the mausoleum stuff was actually shot in a real LA crypt. Plus, the psychic villain was inspired by real-life research on telekinesis and the paranormal. Bottom line, if you want something different from your usual 80s slasher, something with a gothic vibe and a killer haunted setting, One Dark Night is totally worth a watch. Patience pays off big time with the crazy supernatural finish.